Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Medieval PS4 LP in December. Thanks, Fires!
Thanks, fires and sicknesses and moving rooms and everything's is.
Yeah, but this was supposed to be a November game, and then we would have had other things to do for the rest of the year, but instead, this is going to be our December game. And the only reason it's even December is because we had that marathon of Tools of Destruction videos at the end.
It's because at this current moment there is no TV in my room. Therefore, I am unable to record parts.
In a time long ago, there lived in the
If I had a
kingdom
second
of
monitor, I'd be able to.
a sorcerer named
Because I could just feed it through the monitor.
arrogant,
and then
pitiless man
I think that could make that work.
hated his
If I
fellow
had one,
citizens for
I
their
will,
simple
I
and
think, by
peaceful
next month.
ways. So
Looks
he
like the end of
raised an
next month
army
they'll
of
probably have it,
demons
so...
and set out to
If
take
even.
the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir
I'm going
Daniel
to turn the game's
Fortesque,
audio down a little
led
bit.
the militia in the battle against this unholy horde.
Alright, that sounds better for me. I don't know how it'll make the video sound.
How he spearheaded the charge deep into the
Whoa,
accursed
Sir
mountain.
Daniel Fortesque.
Demons fell before him.
Fortesque.
like wheat before the sun.
Fortesque.
And how
Oh boy, so it begins.
mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer.
Why did they say he was the hero when he was the first to die?
In history that day, as the
He
hero
might
of
he
Gallon.
might have started the
And the
charge,
time of peace
but
began,
he was the first
which
to
was
die.
last for 100
Look, he's a really good storyteller.
And then
And the king agreed to cover it up.
returned.
Why? Just call him a coward. You're not a
He's
coward.
not.
It wasn't cowardly. It was
Yeah,
just
like, that was the opposite of cowardly.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate, you know.
Like,
Unfortunate.
this is explained a bit in the external media, but basically, the king actually really liked Fortesque, so this is like a final favor to him. He actually made him out to be a hero when in reality, he died so quickly he couldn't really do anything.
He died so fast. He died so young. He also died missing his lower jaw, apparently. It's quite unfortunate if you think about it. Whoa, what's this? I'm getting some deja vu.
I would hope so. We're going one for one over what we did in short-lived demo video.
You get it? Short-lived demo?
We can have, if you saw that video, honestly, you can probably skip this one pretty safely. But
Spider. Oh, look at his eye. Ooh.
ooh,
I still like how it's really hard to describe this. I tried it in the part 0 or whatever, but it still feels like an FM, like the PS1 FMV, in terms of like how it's, I guess, animated, but obviously it's updated and stuff, and clearly doesn't look as disgustingly ugly, even though I think the
I actually think the FMVs in this game were actually some of the few that actually looked okay.
some of the few that weren't terrifying.
Although then again, given the style the game was going for, I don't know how badly they could have screwed it up.
You say that, but this was the PS1 FMV era.
What I mean is, like, even if it looked horrible, you could just say it's part of the style.
I don't think there was ever a game on the PS1 that had a terrible FMV that could be like, yeah, it's just for the style. Usually they were just ugly. I guess the only one that I could say, and I'm in a very small minority here, and I know I am, is Final Fantasy IX's FMVs. I think are terrifying and ugly, but most I know a lot of people think they are. So I guess I could. It works in that department to an extent, but most people are, like I said, I know like the FMVs in that game. That's a PS1 game also.
I don't know. I've never played that game.
But yeah, it's one of those.
I just don't have the time to sit down and play a JRPG from almost 20 years ago. I'm sorry.
Say that, but then the Romper Crew comes in.
The Romper Crew, so you have to pick Final Fantasy 8 and 9 and every other Final Fantasy game I skipped, apparently. Which is most of them.
Did one of those pesky imps steal your stuff? I couldn't read the rest.
We get to worry about that later.
I was reading the pause hint.
The game loads too fast.
Then why are there even pause hints? That's him. Wait, why did they make a statue of him being dead?
Yeah, I was just wondering that. Just gonna double check what the options are.
If you turn the vibration off, I'm disowning you.
Well, let's see. Let's just fix that real quick. I'm
disowning
kidding.
you. What the heck is a Dan cam?
I think that I don't really remember what that is. I know there was a patch that added that in, but I don't remember what it did.
Is the game 60 FPS?
It's uncapped. You know how a lot of early gen games were for PS4 era, where they were higher than 30 frames, but they didn't quite hit 60? This game does that.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering why there was a 30 FPS lock. If it was sporadic, I'd probably personally just cap it. That's what I usually do.
Yeah. I might change the option to just be 30 FPS locked later. For now, I'm going to record 72060. But we'll see. If for no other reason, because I really don't want to change my settings over from Tools Destruction while we're still live streaming that. Annoying enough, the death counter.
I'm getting double deja vu. How did this happen?
Science.
Here we get to learn the backstory, guys.
The epic backstory.
Fire! Ah!
Okay, to be fair, he didn't die to the very first arrow like I thought he did. But one of the first. Still embarrassing.
Why did they just all charge in like that? Why didn't they do something like a phalanx?
Like, it's braver if they just charge in, clearly.
No, it's braver if you phalanx, because then you create a shield.
How is that brave?
Because you shield and move forward. You know what a phalanx is, right?
Nope, never heard that word before in my life.
It's like when they make a big shield, like I said, like a shield, and they just move forward. They usually have like long spears, though, too.
I pieced it together from when you were describing it, but that's still not brave. Bravery is charging in head first.
No.
Throw away your silly shields.
There's a difference
Those are for
between
children.
bravery and stupidity.
No, there's not! They are the same thing.
I mean, they can be. Oh, wait. I thought Dan didn't say words.
He doesn't. It's just subtitles.
Oh, we go, oh.
Yeah.
But these guys, I know they talk.
Yep. It's the exact same voice clips as the PS1 game.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's uncompressed.
Okay, I was about to say, that'd be really awkward if the compression is just like chilling there, you know?
Oh, is it not added in here yet?
Get his helmet.
That's what I was going to do. Maybe it's not added onto this file yet? We'll see. I was going to put the helmet on right away.
Put it on right now.
I can't. It's not in here. This is it.
Oh.
I'm probably going to have to go in and re-download it or something. Which, I'm not really losing sleep over not having it for one video.
You must
I'm
be out
losing
of shape
sleep.
after 100 years.
I've been
lying on
awake
your
for
back.
4 days because he didn't
Use
get
the
it.
crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life.
Is there a voice? I think I
Yes.
asked this the first time around too, but you know, I have to be sure.
Any treasure that you find will be
Yeah,
added to your coin tower.
All of these are voiced.
Coins are used to buy items from the greedy.
Does that mean there's no dialogue we'll have to read in funny voices?
I don't believe there is.
One of these days. One of these days.
Oh, I know. Ace Attorney's coming.
So excited
Some
for it.
weapons contain
It's either going to be our
powers
best
that
LP by
enhance
far or our worst by far.
Be sure
Or
to
both.
test
Either way, it's worth watching.
to discover
It's gonna
your
be a mix,
secondary
or it could be a mixture of
abilities.
both.
Some weapon
True.
abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of
Hopefully,
time to charge.
I
before
think
they
I actually
realize
might
their
have my
full
new
potential.
PC by the time that comes along at this rate, I think.
I mean, like, Banjo-Kazooie isn't that short. Even if you know everything you're doing.
Yeah, it's like 7-8 hours, I think, for me,
During your
maybe.
travels through Galamir, you will collect
Maybe?
many items.
I don't know.
To see your items or to
It
use
starts
them,
off with really
review
fast
your
levels, and then
inventory.
click clock wood
In
happens.
it, you will also find your book.
Then again, that's the last level, but that level's like an hour long. It's gonna be like the longest part alone because of that.
And bestow you with
So I
keen
plan to split that
insights
up by
that
level.
only a disembodied voice could provide.
Press the touchscreen to open your inventory.
Yes, I've been doing that.
Well,
Interestingly, there's still no helmet in there. I'm gonna have to check on that after this part. It's like it's probably just not downloaded onto this account or something.
Look at this silly walk.
You will find life bottles
Or
throughout Galamir.
worst case scenario, it might be tied to a single profile since I played through on my main profile already. Maybe that's how it works.
The dead once again.
Did you say you get it later in the game, anyways?
I don't
Using
think
this
so.
bottle will
You
help
get it in the
feel
crypt.
a little better. And remember
This
to
isn't
sell
the
it when
crypt.
you can.
This is the grave site,
No, this is the
aka
crypt.
the crypt.
Yeah.
When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the
Crypt?
gate, you must find
I
a
barely
rune
knew
stone
her.
and place it in the ornate
doesn't make
hand
any
set
sense.
next to the doorway.
And because of that, it makes total sense.
What is this sentence? You speak.
Track down Zerok by retracing his diabolical
My birthday is
odyssey
today.
through Galamir.
Actually not.
You can spot
His
the
birthday was
exit
several
to the
months ago.
area by looking out
Yeah.
for his stinking trail of magic.
Say happy
slime.
birthday in the comments, anyways. Thank you. Mayo's birthday was relatively recent.
Yeah.
So was a lot of my friends and like family. I don't know. The end of November is just
There's
like,
something about November. It's just
it's like August and November. I don't know why.
for me, for my circle, it's March and November,
The graveyard.
and
Think
maybe
the
September
graveyard
as
is-
honorary mention. I don't know
Yeah.
anyone other than you and my mom that has August birthdays.
I'm older than her.
Oh no!
If I was, there'd probably be a big issue.
Well, I'm older than you, so yes.
No, yeah, there would be a very big issue because then all logic would make no sense. Or would lose
Still.
sense. Oh, look at it's Fortesque.
Yes, I'm still going to be destroying all of these, and you can't stop me.
Isn't there a trophy behind
Yes,
it?
there is. So he was actually right about that.
Granted, it's almost like more of an OCD
Welcome
thing
back
for
to
you.
your
Why are there
own
books in a graveyard?
Stinking dead.
Why was there
is
books in a
not
crypt?
to dance with the
I can agree.
lifeless
Look,
dead.
I can give the crypt a little bit more credit
Your
because, like,
dead body.
maybe they were like belongings of Fortesque, right, or something. Like, I could give that excuse, but why are they just chilling in a graveyard?
Also, I'm gonna mention this all to you now. I hope you really like this level, because we're gonna be coming back here a lot.
Following you
Why?
around is
Because you carry over health between levels. And this is by far the easiest level to get your health back in. So I'm
Okay.
gonna be coming back here over and over again to top my health off.
Redemption. Well,
You would think that they would fix, not fix that, but change that. But
He will
guess not.
Oh, the set not done. She paused for a second. I thought she was done, but whatever. I'm not letting her read through it anymore.
I'm done. I'm tired of listening.
Also, I'm kind of inclined not to care quite as much because, we did a short-lived demo video.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did listen to this.
Don't let zombies get you
I have to,
down.
like,
Tend
read
those
something.
wounds.
Apparently I
Step
have like
into this
20
fountain
texts
of rejuvenation.
from earlier today that I didn't know about that my family sent. So I'm like catching up right now. Look, I woke up and didn't pay attention to anything but myself today.
Sometimes
Today
it may be
was
useful
my
to view
day.
the world
All
from a
right.
different point of view. Be sure to take a moment from time to time to enjoy the beauty of our beloved Galamir. Keep your eye peeled for anything interesting.
Oh, so this is what... That's all Dan is? Okay, just over the shoulder.
So I assume if you put it on in the options, then it's just over the shoulder forever.
I guess. This is my max run speed with this on, though. It would drive me nuts.
Ugh. Maybe it auto runs for you then, unless you press the button for Dan Maybe
Maybe.
making it a third person, an over the shoulder adventure. This is already third person.
Let's find out. What's different? What's different?
I'm different.
Whatever. I'm not even gonna bother turning it off because, as far as I can tell, it's the exact same.
Who knows?
Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
Oh,
The object here is the
there's part of my
chalice.
head
Every
that's
time
just
you
been
dispatch
hurting
an enemy with a
lately.
sword,
Be like
the chalice
touches
fills a
ever so
little more.
slightly.
Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be worthy of visiting the sacred hall of heroes.
So it's funny about the fact that if we were listening to this, it'd probably be done
There is
level
a
by now.
chalice to be found in every region of
You
Galamir.
sure?
They are
Yes.
all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set.
Now that I'm done
The
reading.
living world
Ooh,
lies
you're finding through your
beyond
text?
these skull
Yeah,
walls.
most of
The
them I didn't even
master
have
of
to
the
read. There was like
hilltop
one,
mausoleum, the
actually more like
stained
two kind of
glass
important
demon
ones.
has possession of
The rest was
skull.
just like banters between my sisters.
Uh,
I hate being an only son. It's the worst. Do you want to be my brother? So then I can at least pretend.
I guess I'm kind of in the same boat. I have a brother, but I can't exactly have conversations with him.
So do you want to be my? You want to be brothers then? Are you and me brothers? Yeah.
I'm just
Is
gonna
it
leave
yes
that
or
one on
no?
the table.
Okay, so that's a yes.
Remember,
You-
when someone says maybe, that's a yes.
You and I are
Advice
both
from
brothers.
Yogaidr.
You and I are both you're both brothers. Also, don't take that advice, please.
Look, we're really good at giving good advice, okay?
The Hall of Heroes. Have fun getting every chalice.
I don't remember any houses being particularly bad.
I guess if you know where they're all at, because some are like hidden in weird spots. At least in the original PS1 game, I don't know if they addressed it in this game and made them more easy to pick out where they're at. It's not all of them, mind you. It's just like a select few, if memory serves.
We got the life potion to get more max health. Gonna have some fun finding all those. I think those are way more deviously hidden than any of the chalices.
Life.
Oh, all I can buy is the daggers I haven't even been using. That sounds like a totally valid waste of money. Here you go.
He just ate it.
Yes.
What? He's eating your coin. He's not even eating it all. They were dropping. Go pick them back up.
Hey, that thing's coins now, you know.
It was eating coins, but some dropped on the ground. Why couldn't you get them back?
Raisins.
Raisins? Did you know you can make wine out of raisins?
Random trivia with the Yogaidr Doctor.
Did you know skeletons usually have the bottom half of their jaw?
But not this one.
Feel free to have a paddle in the
For
shallow
reasons
water,
unknown,
but don't be tempted to go for
this
a
one does
swim.
not.
Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition.
Why can't you go for a swim?
You're not able to swim.
Why not?
You just drown.
I mean, I guess you are wearing, like, really heavy armor.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates.
So I guess that does make
Master
sense.
meets with the demon from the mausoleum. Hatching
The
plots of
mausoleum.
purest evil. Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves
Why do we
scarce.
go to the mausoleum, man?
Hey, no, that's not very nice. Fortesque is not a forgotten nobody. He's a remembered nobody. It's the difference.
Wouldn't you not? Isn't... What? It doesn't make any sense.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. Oh, the bravest warriors. This is perfect for Fortesque, right?
Exactly.
Singing and
Don't you
arm
remember?
wrestling. If they
He's,
think you
yeah.
worthy enough, you may be able to persuade
Ooh.
them to give you
Ooh, I want a new weapon.
So, only the best of heroes stay here, right?
Yeah.
Only the best. Glad to see we have that established.
Only the greatest of
Captain
greats.
Fortesque, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well?
I hope we all know
How I
nobody
wish I could
likes
fight
Fortesque.
alongside against her. But hold,
This guy's like one of the few that actually kind of tolerates him.
the darts off war.
Most of the heroes here can't stand his face.
After you were slain, I shot Zarek's
Dude,
champion.
no one can. He's like a
1,000 yards.
he's like a likable protagonist from the player, but he's a dislikable protagonist by the characters in the game for some reason.
Oh,
We'll go over the comic as a bonus video or something. But I do have the file on my PS4, so I guess why not? You know, we did what we needed here. Just gonna knock this over. Perfect.
Hey, you collected that, and that's what you're gonna do?
Yes.
Just knock it over?
Yeah, they're gonna knock it over again anyway.
To pay homage.
You're just gonna knock it over every single time?
Stand in front
Yes.
of a designated statue.
Well, all of them when
and
you add
await
more and more
spiritual guidance.
inevitable ones. This was locked off in the demo.
Now we could go to the Hall of Heroes. Everything after this is locked off.
Oh.
Speaking of, this is probably a good place to stop it. Stop the video.
You know, those are some spooky trees. They got faces on them.
Like, I know this is going to be kind of a short video if I do that, but the thing is, I want to have an easy spot to jump into if you don't want to watch this because it's live demo content. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
thank you all for watching. Next time we'll go into Cemetery Hill. Hopefully I can figure out what's going on with the helmet before then.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys in the next part where Mayo Doctor eats a potato salad live.
See y'all then. Goodbye. All toasters toast
Chicken
toast.
tenders.